table, which is just for representation purpose. We won't be going very deep here at this moment. Take it. This one here just shows the common indexing techniques, and this just shows ki which one takes a lot of time whenever we are writing a query based on that. So what does it show here? किसका सबसे ज़्यादा टाइम लगता है, मतलब किस वाले में सबसे ज़्यादा टाइम लगता है? In which indexing technique more time is consumed in comparison to others?
Yeah.
You can see here this one. This one takes, like, the average query time of this indexing technique is the most in comparison to the others. So whenever we are discussing about indexing later on, we will be focusing more on this one. Listen, graphs are generally for like presenting a conclusion in a, say, more natural manner. So wherever there is, you just like give it a look, figure out, okay, what is it implying, and just note down the conclusion. Okay, so the average query time in milliseconds for the common indexing techniques. In that, we observe that this hash one, this takes the most. Okay, so this means that which one like is more better? If this graph is letting you see, obviously, very correct answer, inverted index. Yeah, obviously, when this is taking the maximum time and this one is taking the least least average time, so obviously this one seems to be more suitable. And whenever we are going through this indexing like topic, we will be focusing more on those which are taking less average query time while processing. That should be like more preferred. Anyways, so we will be discussing about this later on in detail. Let's move to the last segment here from the last session, which discusses about the security. Okay, so when we are using database, so that we have done essentially for storing and managing the data, and we have got multiple users there, database users. We are allowing a lot of people. Everybody who is there in the enterprise, you remember enterprise, no? Enterprise organization. So everybody who is there in the organization, they will be using the database most probably, right? So it means a lot of users are there. So it is very necessary that we have some sense of security along with database also, so that we are able to like safeguard the data there. We can have a sense of filtering. Which user is given the power to read data? Which user is given the power to not only read but also write data, change the data, delete the data? Such kind of things need to be implemented. So common techniques are listed here. Some of them we already know, like encryption. A lot of you must be knowing. How many of you have used BitLocker? How many of you have like used this? So first of all, just tell me how many of you have heard about it, BitLocker.
No, sir.
Okay. So, no one among us has heard, right? And so most probably nobody has used also, obviously. See, BitLocker is a like security mechanism which offers the facility of encrypting our files, our folders, and our disk in Windows. Everybody is mostly having Windows only. I don't think there is anyone from our class at this stage who is using Ubuntu, isn't it? Nobody, I believe, is using Ubuntu. Everybody is on Windows platform or Mac OS. So for Windows,
Yes,
we have this inbuilt encryption feature, BitLocker. Whenever you are like right-clicking over any folder or any file, you may see, especially folder, you may see that there is an option for BitLocker. Using that, you can encrypt the data, set a key. Key means password here. Okay, and every time when you're trying to open that disk or that folder, Windows is going to ask you for the BitLocker key, and only when you're providing it, your folder will open. And they are like providing two things there. They are like letting you save the key as a file also separately, and they're also letting you set a password. This is just to ensure that in case you forget the password, at least you have that file with the help of which you are able to decrypt that data flows.
सर
I
आवाज
okay. The voice is not so clear, or is it breaking? मतलब आवाज कट रहा है या
yes
फिर आवाज
yes sir it's breaking.
अच्छा it is
It is
breaking.
breaking fully.
अच्छा okay. Let me do something for this. Just give me a moment. Okay, has it gone better anyway? Is it better now?
Yes sir.
Sir, it is clear.
Yes sir.
Yes, sir. Just
Yes, sir. It's
all right then. So let's continue. So, Acha, there is one more thing which I must discuss here. That these two terms I am using here. So you must be having some idea about encryption right now. That there is a data, and I am converting it into a form which is not easily recognizable, which is way different from the original, right? And about decryption, it's just the opposite of encryption. So here, this format, this is being restored into the original format. I believe this you are already knowing. Okay. So let's now move on to this Infosys Springboard course, which I was referring to.
Excuse me sir.
Yeah.
Sir, can you please explain instruction in this description?
Yeah, definitely. Okay. Let's just focus once more here. Okay. So let's just start from a simple thing. Suppose we are writing something. Okay. And suppose we have written it is a class. Okay. Suppose this is what we have written. So this is referred to as plain
मेरा आवाज कट रहा है.
simple text.
sir, now your voice is lagging.
Okay.
Sir, your voice.
Okay, let me do something for this. Okay, I will, if I'll switch on the video camera.
No, sir, your voice is audible.
Let me just switch on video camera. It will help, I'm sure.
No sir.
Your voice, sir.
Your voice is completely audible.
Is it more audible now?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Already.
Okay, so I have just switched off the camera so that whatever the internet is, that is just getting used up for the voice. So if it is working, I'll just resume. Is it good
Okay,
now?
sir. No problem. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. So let's resume. So, like I was saying, suppose this is a text. It is a class. Okay. This we have written. It is a class. So this is referred to as plain text. Simple text, original. Everybody can read it, isn't it? If you're writing only this statement, it is a class in a file. Everybody can read it. Whoever has knowledge of this language, right? Now, encryption simply means that we are changing it into in such a manner that it is not readable anymore. Maybe it is like anything like HFAD, something like this. Okay, it is not readable now. almost nobody can guess what the real message is by reading this one. Understood? This one here is now encrypted. This is now encrypted. So this process using which you are converting anything into such a form that it does not remain in its original form, is not readable, does not convey the original meaning, then this process is encryption. So when with the help of BitLocker, you are encrypting your files and folders now, they are getting changed into a form in which they are not understandable. They cannot be used. No one can read it. And even if anybody is able to read it, will not be able to understand what it is. Is the encryption now a bit clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
बस इसका उल्टा है डिक्रिप्शन. डिक्रिप्शन लाइक अगर ये मतलब if you are using encryption for making something indecipherable कि कोई समझ नहीं पाए कि वो क्या है, तो वो जो फॉर्म है ना, the indecipherable form, when you are trying to change it back to the original form so that it becomes readable now, that process is decryption. So whenever you are encrypting something, okay, why do we encrypt? We encrypt to safeguard our thing from everybody else's, from especially people who we don't want to see or know or understand. यही reason है ना? Now, for the person whom we want, like that he or she should be able to read it, should be able to see it, should be able to understand it. तो उनको तो वही original format चाहिए ना? So you need to like change it back from the encrypted form to the normal form. So for that process, we like what we do is referred to as decryption. Encryption का just उल्टा decryption. Is it now clear? Encryption और decryption. ठीक है सर. तो मतलब अगर अपना सिस्टम encrypt हो गया and we lose the key and the password, it will stay encrypted. Until and unless we don't decrypt it now, we won't be able to use it. Understood the situation?
Yes, sir.
All right. So now I think you can try and use BitLocker feature on your system. Okay. Whoever has got it, maybe it might not be available in every version of like Windows. Okay. But if you see that there it is, go and try that over like a folder which is not very important to you. उसका आप experiment ये वाला करके देखिए. You will get to learn. Now let's move back to where we had like proceeded. Now, like I said in the beginning of the session yesterday, that we have an Infosys Springboard course also attached with this one. Okay. So I have provided here the information regarding this. The course name is Database Fundamentals : Database Concepts. This is the name of the course. I believe all of you have like already used Infosys Springboard till this date, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
You are aware now. All
Yes,
of you are
sir.
already in. So now all
Yes,
you have
sir.
to do is just find this course by typing in the search tool. The course duration is pretty short. It is just 44 minutes 19 seconds. That's why this thing I have like kept even above the name of the course instructor, just to make you understand that this isn't going to eat up a lot of time of yours. Okay. And the course instructor is pretty good because he has been like in industry since a long time. He has worked in various companies, and he is so good in like database that now he's a freelancer. He works for himself. Okay. So you must be already aware about how to get the certification. You must have already known that you have to see all the videos and then you have to give a test where you have to score a minimum of 70% for the test. There's an interruption this moment.
Excuse me, sir. I have a doubt.
Just a moment. Let me just take this up. There is something
Okay,
back. Like, ये कुछ नहीं सही है मेल करेंगे मेल अपनी
किसी का एनालाइजेशन का देखना टॉपिक एनालाइज करके हम एक्सेल शीट को
all right then let's get back here. So you had one of you had doubt about this, please ask me.
Yes, sir. Sir, I have completed the MS Word course, like same as like the
Hmm.
database. Sir, where we have to download the certificate?
Certificate.
Yes, sir. I'm not getting
Acha.
that.
Acha, okay, I'll explain to myself. See, I will explain it.
Yes, sir.
When you have like watched all the content, then you are prompted to give a test. तो वो तो आप दे चुके होंगे, right? You must have given it.
Yes, sir. Yes,
है
sir.
ना?
Yes, sir.
So somebody's mic is on, I guess. Please switch it off. Okay. Okay, sir.
Yes,
So
sir.
when you have scored a minimum 70% in that test, no? After that,
Mhm.
instantly
Yes, sir.
you are getting a badge. That I believe you must have got.
Sir, I only got an option of download the report of that assessment report.
Acha. Okay.
There's
So
no
after,
other option.
so were you able
Sir,
to score
shall
more
I
than
say something?
70% in the test?
Yes, sir.
Did you score more than 70% in the test?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
May I say
Acha.
something?
Please.
Sir, actually similar thing happened to me,
वो
but
certificate जब
I
इसका
scored
अंदर में आ जाता
81%
है
in
sir.
the test, but I received the
Sir.
certificate a day later.
One by one, please. One by one.
Oh,
Please.
okay. Okay. So they are telling that the certificate comes after 24 hours. So
Yes,
it
that's
might come
correct.
after 24 hours. Yes, yes.
See, for understanding this thing, na, I myself have done this thing. Okay, a few
Okay.
weekends ago, I had done this one. So I have noticed that
Okay.
upon watching all the content, I was prompted with a test. I failed.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
Whoever is not like taking care of muting themselves, please take care. Whenever you are getting added here, ensure that your microphone is on mute. Switch it on only when you have to interact with me.
Sir,
The session is getting recorded, so it's best that we are on our best behavior, right? All right. Now talking about this Infosys Springboard certification course. So let me just tell you from A to Z about this.
Sir,
You have to
I'm
watch.
talking
Uh,
16. Talking
sorry,
about 16.
couldn't get you. Please repeat.
Sir, are you talking about MS Word 2016, which I have completed before today?
I'm talking about all the courses in general. So whatever
Oh,
there is, na, it will work for everything.
okay, sir.
So let me just continue. Achha. So you have to like watch all the content, then give a test. Once you have got more than 70%, instantly you will see there on the website, like some place, you will see there is an option for like seeing the badge. Has anyone seen anything like this so far? Badge?
Yes, sir.
Anyone
yes
among
sir.
you?
Yes, sir. It's
Yes, sir.
appearing on my
Your
window.
screen is not visible, sir.
Acha, let me share it once more.
Excuse me, sir.
It is visible, sir.
Sir, I have a
I
doubt.
will sharing and I will resume it. Just a moment. Just a moment. Okay, is it visible now?
Yes, sir, it's visible. Yes,
Yes, sir.
yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay then. So, like I was saying, you will
Excuse
get
me,
the
sir.
badge. Please say.
Sir, I just joined, sir. I don't know what you're talking about, sir. Could you please explain?
Acha, I'm talking about Infosys Springboard in general and how to get the certificate. The entire process I'm discussing.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Sir, I
All
just
right then.
got the link through mail, so and this is
Sorry.
my first class.
Acha, you have no idea about like anything. This is your first time. You were not able to do the S-Word Springboard course, right? Hello. All right then. I will just resume with what I was talking. Okay, so
Yes, sir.
you will immediately get the badge, and like I just interacted with you, a lot of you have got the badges. So as per it, after 24 hours now, you will receive the certificate on your registered email. So initially, what happened was like within 24 hours or after the lapse of 24 hours, I received the certificate on the registered email. And after some time, I noticed when I visited the website again that it is being shown on the website also. It is being shown that you can
Yes, sir.
get the certificate. So
Yes, sir.
all
I
of this
also
will
got the
be very
certificate.
helpful. All these things will happen to you also because I had also joined as a learner there for experiment. Okay. Now, coming back, this course you can understand it is very small here, and you can do it in the free time. Okay. If you need any help with that, you're free to ask. Uh, I have seen this, and I can tell you that it is not it will not require a lot of effort from you. You can do it. It's not that hard. Only thing is that whatever the questions will be there in the test, all of them, they will be from the video itself. So you have to pay some good attention on what is being said uh, in the videos, and that will be enough for it. Okay. So a few things we have covered here also, but there will be a few things which Alex Ba will be covering in that video. So just pay attention while you're watching the videos. And as you must have already seen, uh, though the total minutes says say 44 minutes 19 seconds, the individual videos will be like of very less time, say 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes, just like that. You can do it. Okay.
Okay,
So
sir.
before,
Okay, sir.
ah, please say.
Sir, I got disconnected. I was telling I just joined.
Uh-huh.
This is my first time.
Acha. So yeah, okay. So have you done Infosys Springboard course so far before this?
No, sir. No, sir.
You were not there in the MS Word Infosys Springboard class.
No, sir.
Acha. Okay. So you seem to have a lot of things to catch up. For this course, get registered first on the Infosys Springboard. Okay. You are already aware with the institute code, na? U dash 0875 dash Amity University, Jharkhand. This is what we are supposed to fill in the educational institution name section.
Sir,
And
could you
in the
please
affiliation
repeat, sir?
that you have done, na?
So could you please repeat the
Okay.
code?
There are only two things which are worth taking care when you are trying to register on Infosys Springboard. Na, when you are mentioning information about yourself, so there is this field called educational institute name. Educational institute name. So there you have to mention 0 dash 0 U dash 0875 dash. When you are writing U dash 075 now, automatically there will be a prompt. You will see the name and this code, Amity University Jharkhand. So you just select it.
Okay,
I'm
sir.
writing it in, I'm writing it in full. So this is how it gets prompted. You just select it, and then in the section for affiliation, just choose others. Okay,
Okay, sir.
other or others, it's there. You just choose it. So after you get registered as a learner, then in the search bar you can search for the courses. So for this particular course of ours, you have to search this thing. You have to type database fundamentals colon database concepts. And when you see that there is a course which has got this duration, 44 minutes and 19 seconds, and the course instructor is Alex Buck, then you understand that we are talking about this particular course only. These two things, in fact, these three things can act as the identifiers. Therefore, these two things you will be able to understand which course are we talking about. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, this course also provides certificates, sir.
Yes, and that's why I'm recommending this. Until
Okay,
unless
thank
this
you, sir.
doesn't provide a certificate, it we have like organized this kind of course, especially to help you have the Infosys certifications also, besides the knowledge. Okay, you will have two things. You will learn also, and you will also get a proof of your learning. Right, and that's a good thing. You can put it up on your LinkedIn website. You can have it on your resume. Now, so
Sir,
are we
I
done
have a
with-
question.
Yes, please.
Sir, unlike the MS Word, it was written that we have 99 attempts, but in this course, there was not mentioned how many attempts we have.
Attempts. See, you won't be requiring like a lot of attempts to pass the test. The watching part is easy. The duration, the course is very small here, and I've gone through the question. I've given the test myself. It's not really hard to like answer all the questions. Care, the only care which you need to take is that the questions will have more than one correct answers. Almost all the questions are going to have more than one correct answers. Only this thing, if you like remember and remember the outline of what is being taught in the video, you will be able to easily get more than 90% in the test. Okay, you won't be even requiring the next attempt.
Okay, sir, but any negative marking here?
There's no negative marking as such. Nothing
Okay, sir.
as such.
Thank you, sir.
It will be very easy. You just go through it. It will be very easy. Okay. All right then. So now we will move to like concluding this last session. Like not this particular session. Now we will start the discussion regarding today's session. Okay. So I'm just concluding this one and opening the slides for today's session. So please tell me, please confirm whether you're able to see the slides for today's session or not.
Yes, sir. It's visible. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, it
Alright.
is.
So let's move now. So today we will be discussing about like relational databases. Yesterday we had seen that out of the data models out there, the best one was the most widely used one was relational database. Everybody, please confirm that you had actually seen this yesterday.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Like I said, we will. Like I said, yes. Are you able to hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So, we will be focusing on the relational databases today, and this is just an example here. We are starting with an example. This is a relation, and the name of this relation is instructor. Just a moment, let me switch on. Okay, so see here. This here, the pen seems to be not working, so I'll be using this laser here. So this here is an example of a table, and we already know that tables are referred to as what? Relation, right? So this is an instructor relation. Instructor refers to faculty here. Okay, whenever somebody is teaching you, so he can be referred to as whenever somebody is teaching you a course, he or she can be referred to as the course instructor. for that course. So this here, you see, there are how many attributes? 1, 2, 3, and 4. We have got 4 attributes here. We already know that columns are referred to as attributes in DBMS, and the rows are referred to as records or tuples. All right. So now we may be using the example later on also. So that's why I'm letting you see this. Now let's come here. So yesterday we had discussed about schema and instance, if you remember. Suppose if we see, let me just check why I'm not able to write. Okay, let's see.
Excuse me, sir. Hello.
Yes, yes,
Sir,
yes,
I am
please.
not joined database course.
Acha,
Which link
like
provide, sir?
you're referring to the Infosys Springboard. Are you referring to the Infosys Springboard course?
Hello, sir. Sorry to say,
Yes.
yesterday I am not joined class.
Acha, acha. All right.
Yes, sir.
So don't worry. Uh, you try to focus on what is being taught today. Okay, try to learn from here, and whatever is remaining, either the recording can be shared with you for yesterday's session, or some relevant help can be forwarded to you. Okay. So as of now,
Okay.
try your best to focus what is being taught right now.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Yeah. Just give me a moment to check why the pen is not working. Actually, it is not on. That's why enable writing needs to be switched on. I believe it will work now. All right. Yeah. So this A1, A2, and AN, they are actually just the attributes, which means we are talking about the column headings. In this case, ID, name, department name, and salary. These 4 things are being referred to as the attributes. Okay. Now, R equals to A1, comma A2. I mean, all the attributes here are separated by comma, and this is referred to as relation schema. So now we can understand how we can write the relation schema for this particular relation. We just have to first of all place the like R here refers to the name of the relation. Okay, so what is the name of the relation in this case? In this case, what do you
ID,
think?
sir.
Uh,
ID.
ID is an attribute. Every column heading is an attribute.
Instructor.
Very good. Instructor. This is the name of the relation. So this means we should write as per this format. We should write first of all instructor. Then after that we place an equals to sign. Then we open the bracket, and then we are going to list all the attributes separated by comma. So what are the attributes? Check करते हैं यहाँ पे. First attribute is ID. Then
ID,
name.
name, deputy name, salary.
Yes. So we have got 4. है ना? So we are going to place all of them. ID, comma, name, comma, department name. Notice how the name which are containing 2 words, they are like not having any space. They are the space is being represented with the help of any symbol like underscore. This is referred to as underscore. You know na?
Underscore. Yes, sir. Underscore.
Underscore. ठीक है? If it is like suppose if it is like this, then it is hyphen. But if it is like this, then it is underscore. Okay? Symbols are clear. So mostly what we do is whenever we are like mentioning the name, and if we like have to like say write total number. Okay? If we have to like write this an attribute, so we try to write it like this. We write to like total underscore number. Did you get this?
Yes, sir.
All right. So that's what we have done here. ID, comma name, comma department name, and last thing was salary attribute.
Salary.
And now we, very good. So this is what can be referred to as schema. Okay. At some places it may happen that you get to see only like this. Instructor, ID, comma name, comma department name, salary. You may not see the equals to sign, but that does not that should not make you say ki nahi, we are not getting the schema. We are getting the schema. Okay. So are things clear so far about the schema?
Yes, sir.
All right. Acha, tell me one thing. This thing here, this relation here. Let me erase the ink here. This relation here, should we call this an instance? Can we call it an instance of like instructor relation?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Because it is letting us see the contents, isn't it? Contents यहाँ दिख रहा है हम लोग को. At this point of time, this is what is
Yes,
contained
sir.
in the database. ठीक है ना? So yes, very good, very good, very good, everybody. All those who were able to like grasp this and say this as the answer. This is an instance. All right. So I believe schema and instance, everybody's is clear. Is there anybody here who like still has not grasped the concept of schema and instance? Schema to सबका clear हो गया होगा. I believe instance must be also clear.
I don't understand.
Yes, sir.
Sorry,
Yes, sir.
clear na?
Instance,
Okay.
can you please explain once more?
No,
ठीक है.
sir. Please repeat it.
Yeah,
Sir, instance, for instance.
Okay, only instance. Understood. ठीक है. So when like this relation was created for the first time, when this table was created for the first time, at that time we just had these things, na? We just had a relation named as instructor, and in that there were 4 attributes: ID, name, department name, and insert. It was only when somebody inserted these data that they become filled in this table. Okay? So instance simply says that it is a screenshot of the database at any point of time. Now the database will be having the contents there also. ऐसा नहीं है कि there will be just attributes. सिर्फ schema नहीं दिखाई देगा. Just a list of the relation name along with their attributes, ये तो schema हो गया. But when we are having data field also, then we say कि now at every point of time, the database along with its contents, that is the instance of the database. मतलब एक तरह से समझिए कि डेटाबेस का उस समय का हालत. So at every point of time, when one tuple is being inserted, one row is being inserted, ठीक है, the database, the contents of the database, they are getting increased. हर एक step पे एक बार increase हो रहा है, right? The contents of the database, it is getting increased ना. तो इसका मतलब ये हुआ कि एक point of time पे सिर्फ इतना ही था database में, इस relation में only this much content was there. So at that point of time, this was the instance कि ये रहा attributes और इसमें रहा ये data. When we have like inserted more data, then at that time, that point of time, this entire screenshot will become the instance of the database at that time. कि इस particular time पे इस database में ये सारे attributes हैं और उनमें ये data filled है. So at various points of time, the instance of a database can change. ये कह सकते हैं ना? We can say that.
Yes, sir.
But the schema कब change हो सकता है? Schema है क्या? Schema is
When
just
we
a
change the relation.
Layout है sir. Layout structure है. जब हम attribute जोड़ देंगे तो schema change हो जाएगा.
बिल्कुल सही. हम लोग attribute add कर दिए, suppose
add कर देंगे.
add कर दिए या remove कर दिए,
Modify कर देंगे. Modify.
हाँ, तो चेंज हो जाता है. लेकिन जनरली ये चीज हम लोग कम करते हैं, है ना? ज्यादातर तो हम लोग डेटा के साथ मैनिपुलेशन ज्यादा करते हैं कि नया डेटा फिल कर रहे हैं या ओल्डर डेटा अपडेट कर रहे हैं या फिर डिलीट कर रहे हैं, राइट? तो इसीलिए कहते हैं कि इंस्टेंस वो ज्यादा फ्रीक्वेंटली चेंज होता है, स्कीमा कम फ्रीक्वेंटली चेंज होता है. सो नाउ टेल मी, इज द कंसेप्ट ऑफ इंस्टेंस क्लियर टू यू ऑल नाउ?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now comes the attributes part. We already know the attributes हैं क्या. In simple language, attributes are what? Columns. Right?
Columns.
हाँ. Right now. Now the thing is कि एक given attribute में किस तरह के data को हम लोग insert करते हैं. There has to be some
voice. Sir, your voice is not audible. Sir.
Not clear.
Your voice is not audible. It's
okay.
lagging so much.
Oh, okay, let me do something about the internet. Just give me a moment.
Sir, audio is not audible.
Sir, your voice is completely gone.
Hello, sir. Class has class has completed now.
Yes, class is complete. You can leave now.
सर चले गए क्या?
फोन करके पूछ लो ना रे। बता पहले शांति से नहीं रह जा रहा है।
To hear me?
Yes, sir.
Acha, okay. So I was working on the internet. So is it now audible now?
Yes, sir. It's now audible. Please go
Yes,
ahead.
sir.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Now you are
All
audible
right.
properly.
All right. So let me just quickly get back to there. So for today's session, I won't be able to use the writing anymore because that has been occupied by the land wire there. I'll arrange for it tomorrow. Let's get back to like discussing without the writing part. I'm sharing the entire screen first. Now the slides are visible. Okay, so I believe all of you have already received the link for attendance, right? That's on the WhatsApp group. So make use of that.
I have received and submitted.
All right. Let's get back here.
I am
So
not
like,
there in the WhatsApp.
like I was saying. Okay. Shall we now focus here? Now, see, like I was saying, every attribute it requires to set like its domain. Domain tells कि कौन-कौन से type के data उस given attribute में store किए जा सकते हैं. For example, ये ID है. What do you think? ID में किस तरह का data आना चाहिए? अगर हम लोग बात कर रहे हैं यहाँ पे कि दो तरह के डेटा हैं, एक है कैरेक्टर और एक है
Integer value.
इंटीजर. अगर दो टाइप का कैरेक्टर है, दो टाइप के डोमेन टाइप्स हैं यहाँ पे, सपोज इंटीजर मतलब नंबर्स और दूसरा कैरेक्टर मतलब अल्फाबेट्स, तो दोनों में से कौन सा डोमेन टाइप होना चाहिए ऑफ आईडी?
Integer. Integer.
इंटीजर. वेरी गुड. हाँ, अब नेम के केस में क्या होना चाहिए? इंटीजर और कैरेक्टर.
Character.
Character.
हाँ, डिपार्टमेंट नेम के केस में अगेन कैरेक्टर और सैलरी वाले केस में अगेन
Integer.
सैलरी वाले केस में इंटीजर. ठीक है, तो इट मीन्स कि वी नीड अ सेंस ऑफ लाइक सेटिंग डोमेन कि इस गिवन एट्रीब्यूट में डोमेन क्या होगा. तो व्हाट डू यू थिंक, व्हेन शुड वी बी एबल टू सेट दिस डोमेन? हम लोग ये डोमेन कब सेट करें कि कौन से एट्रीब्यूट में क्या सेट होना चाहिए? टेबल बनाते वक्त में या फिर टेबल बनाने के बाद? इट इज मोर
बनाते
सेंसिबल.
वक्त में सर.
बनाते वक्त में ही हम लोग ये सेट कर दें कि हाँ, दिस इज गोइंग टू बी द नेम ऑफ माय टेबल एंड दीज आर द थिंग्स व्हिच आर गोइंग टू बी देयर एज एट्रीब्यूट्स, और ये उनका डोमेन रहेगा. ठीक है, तो लेट्स ट्राई दिस आउट प्रैक्टिकल. इस चीज को करते हैं. अच्छा, व्हाट हैड आई टोल्ड यू अबाउट like for practical of DBMS, which language do we use?
SQL.
Very good. SQL. ठीक है, तो let's just see how we use SQL. ठीक है, let's see an example here. Now in our college we have got an Oracle database express addition server here. Okay, so and when we are on the college LAN, we are able to access it. Okay, so let me just unshare the screen for a moment, get to that place, and then share the screen again with you, and then we will like see how we can create the table. ठीक है, और वहाँ पे हम लोग डोमेन कैसे मेंशन करते हैं. Just a moment. Okay, so please see now. I'm at this place. You see the address here? I've mentioned 10.20.20.45:8080/apex. The other things which are written, I have not typed that. They came on its own. Okay, all that we had to like type was this address. If you like try this out at your system, it won't like lead you to here because you have to be on the college LAN for accessing this. Okay. So here, like we are trying to log in. Let me try to log in. And now I have reached on the dashboard. This is a warning message. Nowadays, when Google realizes that there is some discrepancy, so it just suggests that make your password stronger, or like your username, password are same, or these kind of information it provides nowadays. Okay, so now this is the dashboard, okay, of a user. Now here we click on SQL, and then we go to SQL commands. Everybody is able to hear me now and is able to see the screen?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So here our window, it gets bigger on its own. हम लोग यहाँ पे आ रहे हैं where the cursor is, और यहाँ पे हम लोग लिखते हैं the command which we are supposed to write for creating table. तो कल का जो डिस्कशन था उसमें हम लोग कहीं देखे थे क्या ऐसा कि like DDL create command ऐसा याद आ रहा है?
Create table name.
Yes, sir. Create table.
तो हम लोग यहाँ लिख रहे हैं create. अच्छा, SQL is not case sensitive. ऐसा नहीं है कि create को अगर small में लिखें तो काम नहीं करेगा, लेकिन it is a good practice कि अगर हम लोग SQL commands को capital में लिखें और बाकी चीजों को small में लिखें, तो it is like easily decipherable, easily distinguishable. आसानी से मालूम चल जाता है कि कौन क्या है. ठीक है, तो create लिख रहे हैं, table लिख रहे हैं, उसके बाद क्या था बताइए? What we discussed today?
Table name.
Create table and table name.
हाँ, वेरी गुड. ठीक है, तो अब जो है हम लोग करते हैं, हम लोग जो भी डिस्कस किए थे उसका नाम था इंस्ट्रक्टर, राइट? यही था टेबल नेम?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
ठीक है, ठीक है, ओके. इसके बाद फिर हम लोग ऐसा करते हैं कि हम लोग आते हैं
Bracket
next
open.
line में, हाँ ब्रैकेट ओपन करते हैं, ठीक है, या फिर
Yes, sir.
वो ब्रैकेट ओपन में पहले भी कर सकते थे, इसके लिए कोई इश्यू नहीं है, ये आप पहले भी कर सकते हैं, ठीक है। आप ये चीज यहाँ भी कर सकते हैं, इट्स ओके। तो हम लोग शुरू करते हैं लिखना एट्रीब्यूट का नाम, ठीक है। एट्रीब्यूट का नाम लिखेंगे, उसके बाद स्पेस देके उसका डोमेन लिखेंगे। तो पहला एट्रीब्यूट क्या था अभी जो हम लोग डिस्कस किए एग्जांपल, उसमें आईडी आईडी, तो वो लिख दिया आईडी, फिर एक स्पेस दे दिए, उसके बाद उसका डोमेन लिखना है, राइट, ठीक है। तो डोमेन लिखते हैं, डोमेन में क्या लिखना है हम लोग को,
INT।
ओके। अब हम लोग जो है कॉमा से सेपरेट करना होता है हम लोग को, ठीक है। तो नेक्स्ट में आए, अब नेक्स्ट क्या है हम लोग का, नेम है, नेम था ना, नेम राइट करते हैं। तो नेम की जो डोमेन है ना, वो आपके हैं क्यार और वैरक्यार। हाँ, क्यार में क्यार में जो भी हम लोग लेंथ लिखेंगे क्यार के बाद ब्रैकेट्स में, दैट एंटायर लेंथ विल बी यूज्ड अप इन द स्टोरेज। फिर चाहे हम लोग सपोज अगर हम लोग क्यार 10 लिख देते हैं, जैसे सपोज लिख रहे हैं यहाँ पे, या फिर क्यार 20 लिखते हैं, सपोज क्यार 20। अब किसी का नाम अगर वो सिर्फ 5 अल्फाबेट्स का भी होगा ना, तो भी ये 20 ईट हो जाएगा, स्टोरेज में से ये 20 वो रिजर्व हो चुका है। लेकिन अगर हम लोग वैरक्यार यूज करें तो ये 20 तो असाइन होगा, लेकिन इसमें से यूज उतना ही होगा जितना कि हम लोग के डेटा को जरूरत है। तो ज्यादा प्रेफरेबल कौन होना चाहिए, ठीक है, हम लोग वही करते हैं। तो नेम में वैरक्यार करते हैं और एक और रखते हैं, इसका क्या था, डिपार्टमेंट नेम था, राइट, डिपार्टमेंट नेम।
यस सर,
डिपार्टमेंट नेम स्पेस वैरक्यार, और इसके बाद फिर दे देते हैं फिर से 30 कि मे बी डिपार्टमेंट्स का नाम कभी कभी बड़ा हो। उसके बाद लास्ट में था सैलरी स्पेस, उसके बाद फिर दे देते हैं हम लोग यहाँ पे इंट दे सकते हैं या न्यूमेरिक भी दे सकते हैं। अभी न्यूमेरिक का क्या है वो देखिए, अगर हम लोग न्यूमेरिक रखते हैं तो न्यूमेरिक का फॉर्मेट ऐसे कुछ होता है, न्यूमेरिक ब्रैकेट ओपन, एक होता है पहला नंबर जिसको हम लोग पी कहते हैं, दूसरे को डी कहते हैं। बट इंपॉर्टेंट ये है कि ये जो पहला नंबर है ना यहाँ पे, ये बतलाता है कि टोटल डिजिट्स कितने अलाउ कर रहे हैं आप। सपोज कि यहाँ पे सैलरी का फिगर है, ठीक है, तो हम लोग अलाउ कर रहे हैं कि वो मैक्सिमम से 8 डिजिट्स का हो, ठीक है, मैक्सिमम 8 का, जिसमें कि डेसिमल के बाद सिर्फ दो डिजिट्स अलाउड है। तो उसको लिखेंगे हम लोग 8,2। मतलब इसका एग्जाम्पल, अच्छा सपोज अगर लिखना है, आई हैव टू राइट 1 2 3 4 5, ऐसा ये 5 डिजिट का नंबर लिखना है, 1 2 3 4 5, ठीक है। तो वहां पे तो हम लोग इंट यूज कर लिए, कोई इशू नहीं है। लेकिन अगर हम लोग यूज करना चाह रहे हैं 1 2 3.45, तो वहां पे हम लोग प्रेफर करते हैं न्यूमेरिक, ठीक है। और न्यूमेरिक को कैसे लिखेंगे, काउंट करेंगे कि इस नंबर में टोटल डिजिट्स कितने हैं। तो 1 2 3 4 5 123.45 वाले एग्जाम्पल में टोटल डिजिट्स कितने हैं, हाउ मेनी डिजिट्स आर देयर इन टोटल इन द नंबर 123.45, how many digits are there in total?
6
7
1 2 3 4 5, 5 ही हुए ना डिजिट्स, है ना। नंबर ऑफ डिजिट मतलब डेसिमल को एज अ डिजिट काउंट नहीं कर रहे हैं हम लोग, यहाँ पे 5 हुए ना फिर,
यस सर।
ठीक है। अब इसमें डेसिमल के बाद कितने,
यहाँ पे प्राइमरी की नल ये सब असाइन कर सकते हैं,
वो सब कर सकते हैं हम लोग, लेकिन वो कंस्ट्रेंट्स हम लोग अभी नहीं सीख रहे हैं इस मोमेंट पे। इस मोमेंट पे हम लोग बस ये सीख रहे हैं कि एक नॉर्मल सा टेबल क्रिएट कैसे करते हैं, डोमेन क्या होता है। दैट्स व्हाई वी हैव नॉट यूज्ड दोस कंस्ट्रेंट्स एट दिस पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम। ऑफ कोर्स हम लोग नॉट नल यूज कर सकते हैं, ऑफ कोर्स हम लोग प्राइमरी की असाइन कर सकते हैं, लेकिन दैट इज फॉर लेटर ऑन व्हेन वी आर डिस्कसिंग अबाउट द कंस्ट्रेंट्स, ठीक है। अभी फोकस करते हैं न्यूमेरिक वाले पार्ट पे, ठीक है। तो ये बताइए कि 1 2 3.45 में 5 डिजिट्स तो है ना, ये तो क्लियर हो गया। तो अगर न्यूमेरिक फॉर्मेट में उसको लिखेंगे तो यहाँ पे लिखेंगे न्यूमेरिक, ब्रैकेट ओपन करेंगे, लिखेंगे 5। अब कॉमा के बाद क्या लिखना है वो डिसाइड होता है कि डेसिमल के बाद कितने डिजिट्स हैं। तो 123.45 में डेसिमल के बाद कितने डिजिट्स हैं? 2. सो ऑब्वियसली अगर इस फॉर्मेट में लिखना है तो हम लोग लिखेंगे न्यूमेरिक ब्रैकेट ओपन 5,2 ब्रैकेट क्लोज। इसमें किसी को डाउट?
एक बार फिर
Anyone?
से समझाइए सर।
फिर से समझाते हैं, देखिए
सर एक बार फिर से।
फिर समझाते हैं। देखिए ये जो न्यूमेरिक है ना, न्यूमेरिक को हम लोग लिखते हैं कि न्यूमेरिक पहले मेंशन किए और फिर ब्रैकेट में हम लोग दो वैल्यूज लिखते हैं, दोनों को हम लोग कॉमा से सेपरेट करते हैं। द फर्स्ट वैल्यू डिनोट्स कि गिवन नंबर में टोटल नंबर ऑफ डिजिट्स कितने हैं, ठीक है, टोटल नंबर ऑफ डिजिट्स कितने हैं, अंडरस्टूड। उसके बाद जो नेक्स्ट नंबर है दैट शोज कि डेसिमल के बाद कितने नंबर है। तो अगर कोई नंबर है, जैसे कि आप लोग कोई भी नंबर सोचिए, जैसे 245.183 245.183, लेट मी राइट दैट ऑल्सो एट माई साइड, ठीक है, 245.183. Now in this number you see how many digits are there. There is an interruption, just a moment.
6.
11 6 हो रहा है,
6 digits sir.
just a moment 11:15 पे फिनिश होगा और मेरे हाँ जस्ट लाइक यस्टरडे, ठीक
बोल रहे थे कि आप बीटेक सीएससी का आपका जो ग्रुप है बी का इनको कंप्लीट कर दीजिए, तो हम लोग मेल आ
ठीक है, उसके बाद बात करते हैं, ये वाला फिनिश करते हैं। ओके स्टूडेंट्स, हाँ somebody was having some doubt, please say.
6 digits sir.
वापस रिज्यूम करें वो एग्जांपल। द नंबर वाज 2
Yes
4
sir. Yes sir.
हाँ 2 4 कॉमा, यहां तक हो गया, राइट। अब इस नंबर में डेसिमल के बाद कितने डिजिट्स हैं? 245.183 में 3 हैं। तो अब न्यूमेरिक, हाँ, तो अब हम लोग जो न्यूमेरिक ब्रैकेट ओपन 6 लिखे हैं, कॉमा लिखे हैं, उसके बाद हम लोग मेंशन करेंगे 3 और फिर ब्रैकेट क्लोज कर देंगे। तो हम लोग क्या सीख रहे हैं? व्हेनेवर वी हैव टू यूज द न्यूमेरिक डोमेन, हम लोग को वहां पे दो वैल्यूज लिखना है। एक, सबसे पहले लिखेंगे हाउ मेनी टोटल डिजिट्स आर देयर इन द नंबर, फिर कॉमा लिखेंगे, उसके बाद हम लोग लिखेंगे कि हाउ मेनी ऑफ देम आर आफ्टर द डेसिमल। बस हो गया। अब एग्जांपल एक और कर लेते हैं, ठीक है। अगर यही 245.183 को लिखें 245.1.83, तो अब न्यूमेरिक में कैसे रिप्रेजेंट करेंगे? 2451.83, how are we going to represent it in numeric? 245.1.83 न्यूमेरिक में बताइए कैसे करेंगे?
6,3 sir.
नंबर एक बार ध्यान से सुनिए, 2451.83 2451
6,2 sir.
6,2 very good. 6,2 is the answer, and all of us now have learned how to write the domain in numeric style. हो गया ये चीज, ठीक है सर। तो सैलरी का अगर लिखना है न्यूमेरिक वाइज, तो लॉजिकली क्या लिखना सही रहेगा?
न्यूमेरिक
लिखना सही रहेगा, है ना? ठीक है ना? तो अगर ऐसा मान के चले हम लोग कि मतलब सैलरी में सपोज 6 फिगर रख रहे हैं, ठीक है, 6 फिगर रख रहे हैं, ओके, और उसके बाद डेसिमल भी रखना है, डेसिमल के बाद 2 डिजिट्स रखने पड़ेंगे पैसे को डिनोट करने के लिए। तो अगर हम लोग लिखें तो हम लोग को क्या लिखना चाहिए न्यूमेरिक वाइज, बताइए?
8,2.
8,2 2 वेरी गुड। तो अब यही तो लिखे थे पहले हम लोग न्यूमेरिक में 8,2। किसी को डाउट है इसमें? एनीवन?
No, sir.
नहीं? ओके ठीक है। अब यहाँ पे हम ब्रैकेट क्लोज कर रहे हैं, मतलब यहाँ क्रिएट टेबल लिखे थे, टेबल का नाम लिखे, ब्रैकेट ओपन किए, सारे के सारे एट्रीब्यूट्स लिखे, उनका डोमेन टाइप्स लिखे, उसके बाद ब्रैकेट को ओपन किए, उसके बाद ब्रैकेट क्लोज किए, और उसके बाद फिर हम लोग डायरेक्टली रन कर सकते हैं, बट वी आर प्लेसिंग अ सेमीकोलन। सेमीकोलन यहाँ हम लोग प्लेस कर रहे हैं, ये ऑप्शनल है, इट इज नॉट नेसेसरी टू ऐड अ सेमीकोलन ऑलवेज, ठीक है, बट वी डू दिस आउट ऑफ लाइक मेंटेनिंग गुड प्रैक्टिस। कि सपोज अगर एक साथ बहुत सारे क्वेरीज लिखने के लिए मिले, तो हर एक क्वेरी वो एक सिंगल है, यहाँ से शुरू होती है, यहाँ खत्म हो रहा है, टू शो दैट वी यूज द सेमीकोलन, ठीक है। जब हम लोग इसका प्रैक्टिकल करेंगे ज्यादा साथ में, यू विल लाइक क्लियरली अंडरस्टैंड दिस इवन फर्दर। तो अब इसको हम लोग रन करते हैं, हम लोग यहाँ सेव नहीं कर रहे हैं इसको, हम लोग डायरेक्टली रन कर रहे हैं यहाँ पे। तो रन कर रहे हैं, तो यहाँ मैसेज क्या आया रिजल्ट्स में, देखिए व्हाट इज द मैसेज, एवरीबॉडी टेल मी, मैसेज क्या आया?
टेबल
क्रिएटेड
हम लोग बना लिए, वेरी गुड वेरी गुड वेरी गुड एवरीबॉडी। तो टेबल हम लोग क्रिएट कर लिए, ठीक है, अंडरस्टूड?
Yes, sir.
We have now today understood how to create a table, और उसमें attributes क्या है, डोमेन क्या है, डोमेन के टाइप्स मेनली क्या है, we have learned how to use that. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Now let's get back to
the
what we
table.
learned. Where is the table? ठीक है, see, the table has been created in the back end. अभी वो logically बना हुआ है, अगर आप वो देखना चाहते हैं कि वो कैसा है अभी, there is a way to do that. ठीक है, I'll just show you. I'm writing here describe and the name of the table. वो क्या है यहाँ पे? टेबल का नाम क्या है?
टेबल का नाम है इंस्ट्रक्टर।
ठीक है, so I'm just running describe instructor, and you see this shows the table here. अभी बस ये हम लोग को उसका लेआउट शो कर रहा है, क्योंकि अभी हम लोग इस पे फर्दर काम नहीं किए, इस पे बाकी फर्दर हम लोग कल करेंगे, एंड देन वी विल सी कंटेंट्स क्या है, राइट?
यस सर, कल एक बार फिर से सर शुरू से ये वाला बता दीजिएगा सर।
ओके, वी विल अगेन स्टार्ट फ्रॉम लाइक क्रिएटिंग टेबल
कॉलम सर।
हाँ, कुछ बोल रहे हैं क्या?
Why are you inserting semicolon?
I have placed here semicolon just like a good practice. अगर मान लीजिए, देखिए, in case अगर इस चीज को हटा देते हैं यहाँ पे से, इस सेमीकोलन यहाँ हटा देते हैं, ठीक है, हटा रहे हैं यहाँ पे, इसको रन कर रहे हैं
सर बता,
फिर से आया ना?
Yes, sir.
आया, फिर से बार बार रन कर रहे हैं, देखिए फिर से आएगा, हर बार आएगा, आ रहा है ना?
Yes,
और
sir.
सेमीकोलन यूज करते हैं, सॉरी कोलन यूज करते हैं, फिर भी आएगा, मतलब ये ऑप्शनल है, एंड आई हैव सेड इट राइट नाउ अ फ्यू मिनट्स बैक, ये ऑप्शनल है, लेकिन हम लोग यूज करते हैं टू मेंटेन गुड प्रैक्टिस, कि बाद में इंडस्ट्री में हम लोग को एक के बाद एक बहुत सारे क्वेरीज लिखने पड़े, जैसे यहाँ पे देखिए इस एग्जांपल में,
सर वहाँ डेटा टाइप में varchar 2 क्यों शो कर रहा है?
varchar 2 भी यूज कर सकते हैं हम लोग, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है।
नहीं सर, यूज किया हम लोग varchar, लेकिन वहाँ डेटा टाइप में नीचे आउटपुट में varchar 2 शो कर रहा है।
हाँ, क्योंकि वो मैप्ड है, इट इज शोइंग एक्चुअली वी आर यूजिंग दिस टर्म हियर varchar, बट वन बाय वन एक करके बोलेंगे तो फिर सब लोग समझ पाएंगे, ठीक है ना?
सब बैकग्राउंड में किसी को माइक से बहुत आवाज आ रहा है सर, आपका आवाज क्लियरली सुनाई नहीं दे रहा है।
स्टूडेंट्स, आप लोग जो लोग भी हैं, जो लोग अपना माइक ऑन रख रहे हैं, ज्वाइन कर देते हैं, प्लीज एंश्योर आपका माइक ऑफ रहे। बाय डिफॉल्ट हो सकता है कि वो ऑन रहे, इट इज योर रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी टू लाइक डायरेक्टली स्विच ऑफ द माइक एज सून एज यू हैव जॉइंड इट। यहाँ पे हम लोग वी आर ट्राइंग टू लर्न, राइट? अच्छा, देयर इज अ हैंड रेज्ड हियर, ये कौन है? इज देयर अ डाउट और वाज इट डन अर्लियर? Okay, so it's 11:15 now. Time to wrap our session for this day, and so we'll continue from here in our next session.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, please say.
Excuse me,
Sir, how
sir.
can I give my attendance?
There is a link on the WhatsApp group, ठीक है, that has been shared. ये वही Google form है which was shared to you earlier. That is being shared again. You must have noticed before the beginning of the session, there was a link shared to you. देखिए, check कीजिए everybody on the Google WhatsApp group. Sorry, on the WhatsApp group.
Yes, sir.
Sir, I didn't get
Yes,
it.
sir.
Sir, can
Yes,
you
sir.
please
Sir,
share the
What
PPT?
WhatsApp
It's
group?
going to start.
Sorry, one
When
by
our
one.
online class is going to start, sir?
The next class is the next session for this day is going to start right after 15 minutes from 11:30.
Sir, I want to ask. I am not added in any WhatsApp group, so how can I add myself in WhatsApp group?
I'll just. What is your name?
Sir, Diksha Kumari.
Okay, I will discuss about you with the people who have been behind this, who have created the group, and I will just request them to add you. Okay.
Okay, sir.
And sir,
All
about
right.
me also. Muin Alam.
Sorry,
Sir, I am also not added.
I am
Mubin.
also not
Mubin.
attended, sir. Muin,
Achha,
M-O-I-N, Muin.
Moin. Okay, I'll discuss with my
Sir, and
colleagues, and we'll try to
Sir,
Sir, we have
resolve
a
this.
class tomorrow. Hello.
sir, I have.
Just a moment. Just a moment. Yes, of
Sir, we
course,
have a
I
class
will
tomorrow.
be. Yeah, yeah. As far as the schedule intimated to me, we do have a class tomorrow also, and this is going till like we have our sessions, the sessions that we are going to have. That's there tomorrow also, and on Friday also. There are two more sessions of ours, the morning
On the
sessions.
on the same time, no, sir?
Sir, how attendance?
But Rakhi, sir, tomorrow is Rakhi holiday.
Maybe this
अरे
can
भाई
be
तो
like,
घर पे रह के तो क्लास कर रहे हो ना सब?
अरे
class,
नहीं भाई, जाना पड़ता है हमको.
class, maintain silence. See, whatever the
Sir,
concerns are
can you
there,
please share the PPT?
see, you are supposed to take notes from here. Okay, at this moment, we will be focusing on like taking notes ourselves. This is so that all of us are paying enough attention during the discussions. Okay, now listen. Whatever are the concerns now regarding the WhatsApp group, that I'll share with my colleagues. Regarding Rakhi, if there is any further notice, that will be definitely communicated to you over the WhatsApp group or like in the next class. If there is any notice or information made available in this meantime, all right. So,
All right,
Sir,
sir. Thank
huh,
So I am not yet joined in that WhatsApp group.
is there any
you have
problem
not
there?
done the, yeah, I have heard about that now, and I will just discuss with my colleagues who are managing the WhatsApp group. I'll just tell them that there are some students who are yet to get added. Okay, and we'll see what can be done. So, shall we conclude this session now?
Yes.
Everybody? Okay.
Yes.
So,
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Thanks a
Yes, sir.
lot.
all of you, listen,
Yes, sir.
listen, all of
Thank you,
you,
sir.
remember that the next session will start on this very same link in this very same meeting from 11:30. So you can either like stay joined or ensure that you are here by 11:25. Okay. So with
Yes,
this,
sir.
I'll take your leave now. Thank you very
thank
much.
you.
Okay, sir.
Meet
Thank you.
tomorrow.
Sir,
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
sir, how to make attendance?